Welcome back. Now, the UK is facing its worst day of industrial action for a decade. On Wednesday, teachers, university workers, civil servants, train and bus drivers are all due to walk out in the latest round of strikes over pay and conditions. The government says it's going to mean significant disruptions. Lape Olarinoye reports now on the teachers' strike, which will close schools across the country.
Thousands of students across the UK are being told to stay at home on Wednesday, the first of 4 planned strike days. Izzet has taught for 15 years and is a union representative.
It's twofold. Obviously, we want a decent wage because we want our teachers to stay in the profession, but we also want to make sure that our schools are fully funded.
The industrial action will see more than 100,000 teachers walk out over long-running rows about pay that has continued since February 2022.
Any pay rise that we've been offered at the moment has not been passed on to schools. So schools have had to cut budgets, and many parents actually aren't aware of this.
The National Education Union, Britain's largest education union with over 500,000 members, had said the government offered a 5% pay rise, which the union say is equivalent to a pay cut. The last strike held by teachers across England was 7 years ago, but majority of schools remained open. This year will see the largest strike action by teachers, affecting thousands of students and parents across the country.
Because COVID already impacted my daughter's learning.
IB works as a critical care nurse and has a daughter in primary school. She has been informed that the school will be closed on Wednesday and will need to find alternative care for her child.
So it's a bit unfortunate for me because now I have to start thinking of how I'm going to work out childcare for my daughter, because usually those are the times that I go to work.
The disruption caused by COVID and the memory of homeschooling has led to criticism.
COVID already impacted my daughter's learning really terribly. So I feel like all these stop and start dates, it's not really going to allow her to get into the school term properly.
The government is coming under increasing pressure to try to resolve pay disputes following months of strikes which have caused widespread disruption. And with inflation running at more than 10%, workers from multiple sectors are demanding higher wages.
With regard to pay, we have to have those conversations based on what is affordable, what's reasonable, what's responsible for the country. But look, people need to get talking, that's what they're doing, and hopefully we can find a way through this.
What do we want? Fair pay! When do we want it? Now!
Talks between government officials and unions have taken place. As schools still prepare for the teacher strike, unions say there has still not been a discussion of an increased pay offer. Lape Olarinoye, TRT World, London.